complex, this cluster of storms that will move swiftly across the interior of the deep south. And as it does so, it will help to bend our wind pattern to more of a south wind flow, and the winds will start to increase. So a breezy trend even before any storms arrive. By midday, we'll start to see them approaching and crossing the Chattahoochee Valley. This version of the forecast in focus keeps the more widespread activity around and north of US 82. I think that can be maybe shifted a little farther to the south. It also shows individual pockets of storms that can form with that very brisk south wind pattern. So that can be a source of maybe a little more concern for other severe weather elements, which we'll outline momentarily. That cluster races to the east. What's left of it on its southern end will drape itself across the state line area tomorrow night. And that will still be a focus for maybe some redeveloping showers and storms that can be strong and severe even into tomorrow night and Wednesday morning. Gusty winds in general. Wind gusts across the region will be around 20 to 30 miles per hour outside of any storms. And that tends to add some of the extra wind and air motion to those clustered storms that start to push through. So keep that in mind as you make your plans for tomorrow, especially I'd say for school dismissal times, especially in the Flint River Valley, because that can be one of the primary zones where we can see numerous occurrences of strong gusty winds, maybe a bit more scattered to isolated the more south and east you go. But that zone in South Georgia near and north of US 84, there's about a 30% chance for those strong gusty damaging winds, 60, 70 miles per hour as that line of storms comes through, and maybe a couple of occurrences of tornadoes that can be potentially strong and long lasting. So there's a special significant zone there from roughly Colquitt to Moultrie over towards Nashville and to the north through the afternoon tomorrow. Gusty winds the primary risk, tornadoes a secondary risk, but still in place. And with that lingering line across the area for Wednesday, we'll have another scattering of occasionally strong and severe weather. So that's why we have that first to know weather day designation for Tuesday and Wednesday. Things settle down later Thursday. We cool down for the weekend. We'll be right back.